Hi, I'm Krista Herman for Red Carpet Diary. We're here at the Visa Screening Room, and the day is here. It's the opening day of the Toronto International Film Festival. Joining me right now are the festival director, Piers, and the festival co-director, Cameron Bailey. Welcome to you both.
Hi.
Hi, Krista.
So, this is the most exciting time to be in Toronto. What can we expect this year?
All kinds of good things. We're starting with the U2 documentary From the Sky Down, which is a change of pace for us. We've never opened the festival with a documentary film before, and usually, traditionally, we open with a Canadian film. So we decided to mix things up this year and do something a little bit different. And of course, there's huge excitement because we have members of the band coming tonight. So that's different, and of course, there's a whole pile of other things too.
From the galas with Brad Pitt in Moneyball, George Clooney, his directorial next effort, which is called Ides of March with Ryan Gosling, Madonna's film W.E., and then a whole range of films outside of the gala program from 65 different countries, documentaries, experimental films, world cinema from all over the planet.
And Cameron's doing leading a city-to-city program, which focuses on Buenos Aires and Argentinian cinema, the new wave of very, very young Argentinian filmmakers. We're putting a spotlight on them this year because we think that that's some of the most creative work that's coming out of the world right now.
I hear that there are a lot of women directors this year.
It's actually something we really noticed up front, and it's tremendous. I think there's not just a number of women directors, they've also directed some of the best films in the festival.
So with close to 3,500 submissions, how on earth do you begin the selection process?
It's not easy. We have a big team of 19 programmers who are experts in their field, experts in Latin American cinema or documentary or Canadian film, and they see everything that comes in. They make choices, and finally we put the program together that way. But we're always looking for the best new films for the audience, and it's a long year-round process to make that happen.
So what do you think the festival means to the true film lover?
I think there are many different festivals within our festival, which I think is the thrill of it for our audience. They like to be able to put their own festival together. There are some people who only watch our wavelength selection, the experimental films, for instance, or people who are into just Canadian cinema. They want to see who the new Canadian directors are. And if you want to follow world cinema, there's a lot to see there as well. So, you know, once you spend some time with our program and our catalog and you actually find the films that speak to you and that reflect your interests, I think you can put together a festival that is completely tailored to what you're most passionate about.
Okay, so then what would be the most memorable moment so far for both of you, working as director and co-director?
This year or just ever?
Ever.
That's a lot.
Since you started.
The most memorable, okay, I'll just go back last year. Meeting Clint Eastwood was fantastic. I mean, Clint is somebody who I've admired both as an actor and as a director. I think he's a true icon of American cinema. And he was here for a film called Hereafter, actually, in the Elgin Cinema. So it was, you know, just one of those festival moments.
And for me, I'd actually say a moment that I'm looking forward to this year. Francis Ford Coppola is coming to the festival to present the world premiere of Twixt, and we'll also do a conversation with him, one of our Mavericks conversations, which I will moderate. So the chance to actually sit down with Francis Ford Coppola, one of my heroes, made some of the best films in the history of cinema, I think, and have a conversation with him and have the audience have the chance to ask questions as well. That's going to be a huge moment.
Okay, lastly, guys, do you get the chance to enjoy the festival, or is it just as intense as preparing for it all year round?
No, it's a blast. You have so much fun during the festival. You really do. It's a grind, but there are amazing moments during the festival, true festival moments that you live for. You're meeting new people, you're meeting directors who you've seen their work over the course of the summer. You don't know them, often they're the fresh new faces, and it's really exciting to meet them. And of course, there's so many friends that both Cam and I now have around the world, and just to welcome them back to the festival, both producers, directors, actors, people in the business, sellers, buyers, distributors. So it really is a huge hosting opportunity. And you know, late at night, you'll find yourself rubbing shoulders in a bar somewhere with some of the, the great names of cinema, and you sort of die for those moments. They're fantastic.
Thank you both so much. Have a great festival.
Thanks, Krista.
Thank you.